We have had this aspect of quality as a journey.
It has been a journey that has led us to accredit the lab with one of the largest scope with Kenyans. And were it not for them, that particular item of quality as a journey would not have been realized. Number two, the aspect of quality as a lifestyle. With this partner, we have had trust from even the sources that were even not called for in the first place. Remember, there has been this traditional fight between the lab and the doctors, but the very day we were able to deliver on quality results, that lifestyle was inculcated in us and the trust went up. On the final part of it, quality as a brand. I work for a government facility and I can confidently tell you that we are a role model in that end of Rift Valley. I could be tempted to say just immediately after the Nwek Mission Hospital, which is the biggest facility in the region, Kericho County Referral Hospital comes in. Not because of anything else. When we made a choice to endear ourselves to quality as a brand, the rest of the things fell into place. So in short, ladies and gentlemen who are seated here today, lab has taken a position of respect in the society. The fact that we are accrediting more labs in the country is positioning us to the table where resources are being dished out. Thank you. God bless you.
Good afternoon, members. As I've said before, my name is Winnie Rob, working in MTRH Eldoret. I'm so happy and feeling privileged to be part of this conference. It has been an eye-opener on my end. I've learned so much. Thank you so much, Chem-labs, for this. You've enlightened us, and I think, in my own observation, this is one of the best conferences that I've attended. It has given me so much knowledge in chemistry, in immunology, where I work. I work in chemistry, immunology lab in MTRH, and we have so many challenges. Of course, the clinician will expect everything that they request, you're supposed to give them. And when you don't have enough know-how, you get to babble with words, you get not to understand what they want, and they will think the lab doesn't know what they're doing. So with such conferences, it enlightens us and it makes us be able to answer them back and also have confidence in our own results. Quality is of essence, and quality you cannot achieve alone. And quality is not something that you can stand alone as a lab and say, we are working by ourselves. There comes the sharing ideas, having external observation, and asking each and every one of us and seeing how far can we move as laboratorians. At the end of the day, we need to move as a team. We need to have a relationship. As you've said, well, after this, we've already networked. Thank you for Chem-labs for that you've helped us network. And with that, we can be able to achieve quality and improve better and better with ideas, and also we can be able to widen our scope and be able to know what are the current things that are happening and be up to task and all this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for each and every member that I've met today, and I'm hoping that I will be able to interact with you more. And as we are traveling back, may you travel safely, and we'll meet next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Beatrice Lungai from Bungoma County Referral Hospital. I'm happy to be here. I'm also wondering now, when we talked last, when everything has been said, but all the same, I thank Chem-labs for this invitation. The conference has been a learning forum for most of us. We have, si kila mtu ameona mtu mgeni, umepata mtu mwenye mlikutana kitambo, umepatana hapa, umepata mgeni kutoka a neighboring facility. At least we've interacted well. So I hope the relationship continues. I also want to thank Chem-labs because I've watched them grow, and they have also helped us grow as a facility. The quality of services that we are offering currently cannot be compared to what we were offering in the past. So we thank them for the quality machines and quality reagents that they are helping us to offer quality services. I hope we continue with the same relationship. And in medicine, currently we are saying we embrace referral systems. So one of the referral systems is where you go to the client, where the client is, address the client issues, or the client comes to where you are, and you address the issues of the client. So the best system is being offered by Chem-labs, where they look for clients, you go and address clients' issues at the point of the service delivery. So I hope we continue with the same spirit, and I wish all of you safe journeys as you travel back home. Thank you.
So good afternoon. Alex is my name, representing Nairobi County, on this case Nairobi Women as a laboratory technologist. I want just to take a different perspective in terms of in terms of our relationship with Chem-labs. Very fast, it's not educative, it's just a journey or a roadmap. Let's go to the next. Nairobi Women Hospital, for clarification, is not a government hospital, is not an NGO, it is a private hospital. Thus, it has a talk with KRA, you know what I mean. And one of the services that we normally offer is a 24-hour service across. We also have an institution where we train nurses, and I know some of you can, or you have members who can join us. We also have a recovery center for the gender-based violence. Treatment is free, everything will be taken care of. And we have a rescue center, so it is good that you can also liaise with Nairobi Women if you have any challenge. Technically, we have 9 facilities spread across the country, 2 in Rift Valley or within Nakuru town, and then Mombasa 1, Meru, Naivasha, as you can see. And within Nairobi, we have 4, Adams, Kitengela, Rongai, and that's how we are spread. This journey has been facilitated in terms of expansion through Chem-labs, and we know what we are doing today. And I have a question there that we need to take home. Should lab staff be concerned about the increased use of automation? Anyway, it's a rhetorical question. Think about it. I don't want to read everything, but think of what we define as quality in the lab. We talk of accuracy, we talk of reliability, timeliness, not forgetting those who are in leadership, that revenue is part of quality that we report. And also customer experience is part of quality that we normally report. Without all those things in leadership, then you'll be having a challenge. Now, how did we sort all these things? Next. Our experience when we started the facility 20 years ago, actually we are 21 years old, we had issues to do with the user result variability, and we know, and we heard what Professor Amayo said. Increased turnaround time, especially when you are on semi-automation. Increase the costs because you have to keep on repeating some tests or training people to handle semi-automated equipment. Customer experience, where does it come from? Delayed results, you know, doctors' confidence when you have all these issues. And also, you want it to focus on quality. So you have to consider automation. The first question still remains. Now, to minimize all these, we had to talk with Chem-lab. How can we sort all these issues at a go? We started with the first platform. I know Chege reported this and was the pioneer actually for the Humastar 180. And that's how the system started. And we decommissioned this in 2013. Then we proceeded further and acquired 2 platforms, that is Humastar 100, but currently now we have 3 learning. We also acquired the 3rd platform, you can see here 300. We have 2 learning and 2 planned, actually 1 about to be installed. So that is the journey we have walked with Chem-lab. In immunoassay, again, we had another giant here, Iris Zuno. I don't know how many of you have used Iris Zuno. This was one of the machine that we call it an anointed machine. It's only those who are anointed could be able to operate it. We had a corner where guys like me and the rest, Chege knows, it's only those who are ready to sweat, to prepare, reconstitute, talk of substrate, dilutions with hélices, Then we found a solution, and the solution we have talked about, so I will not share a lot of details. So we moved from eraser-based to clear-based, and you can see what we have seen. We have improved reagent stability compared to hélices, those who do hélices, Simple reagent preparation, actually some are ready. You don't need to reconstitute or do anything else. Enhanced sensitivity. Things we were missing with hélices, one way or the other, are there. Professor Amayo had an evidence on this. We had no charts, but what I've indicated there can be confirmed. Improved cost per test. Think of the wastage that was happening here. We are not saying the technology is bad, no, it was technology of that time. But things keep on changing. We had to change. We have 3 platforms already and more planned. Next. These are some of the other facilities that we have with the Chem-labs, and you can see we are spread across all our testing panels. Next. What is our benefit so far? Number 1, cost per test have reduced. You know what that means, profitability. Revenue have increased, test turnaround time. Those who are using even Magurumi, you've seen what you've done there. Laboratory confidence, when you have issues with the result variability, if the doctors get to doubt. When doctors and other users of the lab have confidence with what you are doing, then you increase what we call the productivity of the lab. Investors are happy. You can see my founder is happy because lab is making money. Lab is making money. And then focus on quality. Hookers guys were here. You can see some of the results that we normally participate in. The score is 100%. We are using this platform maintained by the Chem-labs. And what are the results? We went for the accreditation. We have a body by the name COSASA. You can Google COSASA for those who are not aware of what COSASA is. And one of our lab is already accredited. The rest are on the SLAMTA. So we are preparing for the accreditation. And the equipments are managed by Chem-labs. So you can see the journey of work with Chem-labs. Next. Now, why Chem-labs? Number 1, availability. You can see the car park in there. Those guys are ready. You call them, they just fuel the car and come to you. After sales support, you can see those guys there, the technical support that have been talked here. You call them, they will come to you. Warranty, the equipment, they are agile. They don't just break down anytime. Actually, it's normal maintenance, so those equipment are good. Service, when you have breakdown, those guys will spend the night in your lab. I can attest to this. Even Nakuru, someone calling me at 9 p.m. I'm here, I'm done with your repair. That's what we call customer relation. Usage, you can get what you want. And you can see one of my lab, which is accredited, that is an equipment, the Humaster 300. And then price. If you are in private business, either way, even in government, you don't wastage, you want quality, and you want that coin that you can use it to invest. Operating 9 labs that are making profit is not an easy thing, and having a team you can call and you don't have any worry. That is the journey with Chem-labs, and that's how I've concluded the Nairobi County report. Thank you. Sorry. There is a quote there. Without laboratories, men of science are soldiers without arms. Remember our presenters yesterday? Remember all the issues to do with the testing? If you don't have a lab that is reliable, knowledgeable people like us who are seated here, we cannot make it in science. So the guy we know is renowned for discoveries in those principles, and you're aware of that. So tafakari ya babu, as you do what? As you enjoy the meal. Thank you.